Hi YouTube, what I'm doing is a video about how to write a screenplay. I've been writing for 15 years or more. I started off writing plays. I won competitions for the NAACP. I've been sent to New York, sent to places like Chicago, Atlanta, Sacramento, a lot of different places because of competitions that I've either won for writing over the years or just basically representing my writing by giving speeches and things like that. I received a scholarship from the Oscar-nominated writer-director John Singleton of Boys in the Hood. That inspired me. I would say he inspired me to be a screenwriter. Before he gave me scholarship money, I wanted to always write and be able to tell a story, and I realized I was good at it. Writing plays is different. I'm going to do a video about how to write a play. I've written a novel. All of these things I'm trying to sell, even though Hollywood, you know how hard Hollywood is, but I haven't given up. I want to do a video just for anybody that has an idea, because people come up to me all the time and they say, I got an idea for a story, I got an idea for a story. But the only thing about that is that you have to have a discipline and determination to actually finish a story that you have from beginning, middle, end. And I've been to Cal State Northridge for film. I've taken a lot of film classes, screenwriting classes, playwriting classes, as well as times where I couldn't go to school. I had to keep it up, keep up the craft. What I did was I would get books to refresh me, and they've been helpful, as far as, in my opinion, I don't feel like you need a so-called degree to be a good writer or a great writer. It's been proven many times before. It's not a degree that makes you a great writer or a talented singer or a talented actor. It's really, school is there and education is there to help you improve on what you already have naturally that's God-given. Not everybody can write a play. Not everybody can write a screenplay. It takes a certain amount of creativity and a certain amount of talent to be able to compose, come up with ideas and weave everything together cohesively. So what I'm going to do, if you have an idea that you were thinking about, you was like, I want to write my first screenplay, I just don't know how to go about it, or your question might be is that I don't have $30,000 a year for college to take screenwriting, because it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that you would actually get a movie produced. So what you should do is to improve your craft, or to just get the jump on a quick start, basically, of what you want to do. I'm going to do a couple of videos regarding this same issue. This is going to be entitled How to Write a Screenplay Part 1. And what I want to discuss is just getting started. If you've never written before or anything like that, mind you, I've read about 30 books, and I have about 30 books here that I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you guys about. They specifically to write an Oscar-winning play, how to write a movie in 21 days. All of those books I've read, and I'm going to give you a low-key review of the book. Well, what I want to talk about today is just a book that will get you started in the right direction. It's a complete guide to writing, formatting, and selling a script. It's written by David Trotter, and the book is called The Screenwriter's Bible. Now, I have the old edition. It's like a third edition, but they've got more editions now. I don't know if they're on the 6th or 7th edition, but pretty much the book is going to not change that much from edition to edition. They might add a couple of different new rules or techniques, but pretty much just the formatting is the important part. This is the third edition. I hope you can see it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me straighten it up. It's a nice book. Screenwriter's Bible. Okay, now they go through different sections of screenwriting. Let's see. They give you a let's see, basics of screenwriting. They give you the let's see, tips for screenwriting. They give you formatting, spec writing, which most of you are going to write a spec script. The difference between a spec script and a shooting script and things like that. Interior, exterior, montage. Let's see, action or scene heading, or a tip is, whenever you introduce a character, you always want to capitalize a character's name for the first time. So if you introduce someone named Michael for the first time, you're going to want to capitalize it one time. And then anytime after that, and you're describing Michael in the action, you would just write Michael regularly, lowercase. So now that's just one tip. I have a thousand tips, but to actually get you started, especially if you've never written a screenplay before, what you want to do is just clear your mind, and you want to actually make some time to sit down. And the thing about writing a screenplay is it's not like writing a book. I've written a book before, and I could go all the way through with a thought and keep going. My hands won't stop. But the only thing about a screenplay is that you have to go in and out all the time. You have to go from action to dialogue to scene heading, all of that. Now, going through all of that is a different change of thought. It's a different decision. You're making a decision on everything. It's like you're an executive and you have no other employees to help you with decisions. Now, you can collab with different people on certain ideas, but for the most part, you're going to be deciding if the lady's dress is red or blue. You're going to be deciding if it matters. You're going to decide if the car turns right or the car turns left. What kind of car is it? Things like that. What does the character look like? Hair, face, body type. You're going to have to decide that. So you're going to make thousands of decisions just in one screenplay, and you're going to be able to have to go over it. So what you're going to want to do is just sit down, clear your mind, and you're going to just get a piece of paper. If you're not a fast typer, write it down freehand. And if you are a good typist, what you want to do is just focus on the technique. Read the book. Or if you know a little bit about it, just read what you want to find out. It's separated into chapters in this book, The Screenwriter's Bible by David Trotter. All right, now as far as putting your words on the paper, what you want to do is just, the easiest way for me is to, I have screenwriter friends and things. Sometimes you have to go with your own style. My style has always been slow. I've always just let the words and the scenes come to me. I never forced it. It's never been, something. Sometimes I'm moving before I actually write another scene or another act. But, some of my it might be 2 months in between.